Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we're going to talk a little bit about John Wick Pinball. Unless you've been living under a rock, then you probably know this game came out several months ago, but it was met with some controversy because there was no guns depicted anywhere on the artwork. The playfield, the back box, the side art, nowhere, no guns. The only place you would find guns is on the LCD screen because it does show movie clips from John Wick movies 1 through 4. But that's the only place you're gonna find guns. So it made me wonder, is anyone gonna make a mod for this game or mods for this game that incorporate guns? And there is a company that did just that. Interactive Pinball just released this awesome shooter rod assembly for John Wick. So this is a shooter rod that is a gun and it functions like a regular plunger. So if you look at it, you would think that maybe the trigger would be the only way to plunge the ball. And that is a way to do that, but you don't lose access to things like skill shots because you can use it like a regular shooter rod assembly, except it just happens to look like a gun. There's also some other interesting elements to it. It has a clip that you can remove for storage. I don't know what you'd store in there. I've seen people put a lighter in there. I don't smoke, so that's not really something for me. But that's pretty cool. You can maybe put your back box keys in there or something like that. So I'm very excited to check this out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to the John Wick Pinball and we're gonna install this thing and see how well this works.
Oh, it's time.
First things first, we're gonna need to open up the coin door, release the latches that hold on the lock bar, remove the lock bar, and now we can take off the glass. At this point, we can pull the playfield up and remove the pinballs. We can't gain access to the shooter rod without lifting the playfield up. All right, that's in place, so let's work on removing the old shooter rod. First, we need to remove the 3 screws that hold the old shooter rod in place. Now we can carefully remove the old shooter assembly from the front of the cabinet. Next, we need to remove the 2 remaining screws so we can attach the new mounting plate that comes with the Interactive Pinball gun shooter kit. Now let's attach the new mounting plate, making sure the slanted corner is facing the lockdown bar latch. Let's grab the new shooter rod and put it into place. Make sure you route the cable through the hole. At this point, we just need to screw in the 3 screws that secure the gun assembly. Now we need to run the wire that will activate the auto plunger when the gun trigger is pulled. We're getting so close to the finish line. We need to splice the end of the wires to attach this to the thing that I forgot the name of. It's so you can attach the cable to the action button without soldering or cutting your stock wiring. Now we need to carefully attach this connector to both wires of the action button and crimp the end down. There we go, installation complete. Here's what the finished product looks like. You'll notice there's even a removable magazine to put your keys in or whatever you want to store in there. Pretty cool. The kit comes with a screw to permanently mount the clip in place if you don't want it to be removable. All right, it's time to lower the playfield, add the balls, and test this thing out. Okay, so we're sitting in front of the game now that I have the shooter rod installed on the John Wick. Now people have asked me, can you still short plunge the ball so you can do the skill shots? And you absolutely can, so take a look at this. So the top of this actually acts as a manual plunger. So you can press the button and it will launch the ball, so I can press the trigger, but then watch, I'm gonna short plunge it and I can still get the crate skill shot right there. So you can see it functions like a normal plunger. So I'm gonna just let the ball drain here in a second. So watch that do that. And then what I'm gonna show you now is, so the trigger is actually mapped to the action button. So you saw that during the install, I actually ran the wires from the gun into the action button. And that's so that this trigger can actually shoot the ball with the auto launcher. So I'm gonna show you that next. Okay, so the ball's back in there. Now watch, I'm gonna hit this trigger button. And when I hit this trigger button, you're gonna see the ball's gonna launch. So see, that's good, but honestly, I don't know how many people will use that just because everyone kind of wants to get the skill shots, but it's cool that it has that. So keep in mind, this gun could be used for John Wick, Deadpool, whatever. But I really like the fact that he thought about, well, if I don't have the ability to plunge it like a normal plunger, then you'll kind of lose your functionality as far as skill shots. So that was a smart design choice. As far as the overall quality and everything, it's pretty good. I don't know like long-term durability. I did have someone ask me, could they put it in a commercial setting? I'm not sure. I don't know that I would go as far to put it in a commercial setting. I kind of think it's more of a home use only kind of thing. If you're like me, you're kind of I don't know, particular about your games. But I do think it is very strong, it's very durable, and I think it will hold up to like normal home use. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. That's it. That's really all you need to know about it. If you're interested in ordering one, I'll have a link in the description. I did pay for this one myself. It's not a sponsored video or anything like that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have any questions, put it in the comments below. I'm still playing with it, so if I discover anything new, I will let you know. And that's it for now, guys. We will see you on the next one.